Hey guys, my name is Bigdipdog, and today we're gonna play a little Loadout. Now I know Loadout is a new free game on Steam, and apparently it's play to win instead of pay to win. There's a lot of cool features in this game that I think a lot of you guys out there would really enjoy. Loadout is a third-person tactical shooter, so if you're looking for puzzle game, you're probably not going to find it here. Now, the cool thing about Loadout is that you can do weapon crafting, you can do, you can't really do, you can craft your weapons, you can customize them to your standards, you can make basically whatever you want, and these are the weapons that you can use. Now if we look at this one, it's got, it's a machine gun, but you know, whatever. I built this one myself. It seems to work fairly well for me, but you know, some people have other priorities in mind when they create a weapon. As you can see, I've gone ahead and customized my weapon to its fullest. It's got a high capacity magazine. It's got a bioscanner. It's got a light assault barrel. It's basically made to just stomp the competition. Now, while you're customizing your weapons, you might think, man, I really want to see what my gun can do. So the Loadout dev team has put this system in to where you can just go ahead and test your weapons right off the bat by just clicking a simple button, and these bots will spawn in, and you can get a good feel for the weapon and see whether or not you want to make it. Now there are multiple types of guns, such as the pulse gun here, shoots little metallic balls out and does a decent amount of damage. There's also ray guns, as I'm showing you here, and the third one would be rockets, which are pretty cool if you ask me. Now there's always the standard machine gun, but these are just the different kinds that you can have in Loadout. Now by looking at my player's leg, you can see that the damage model in this game is really good. This same model works for legs, arms, feet, even your head. Really, you can blow someone's almost entire head off with some of the weapons in this game, and I really think that's a cool feature because not a lot of games put that kind of detail into it. Now here I'm showing you the outfitter and some of the other options that you can see on the Loadout home screen. You can see the locker, which is basically your statistics and the summary of everything you've done. As you can see my experience in the middle and some of the other statistics on the far right. Here we have the tech tree, which is a simpler version of buying items. As you can see, once you buy one item, it branches off to where you can buy multiple items that roughly do the same thing, but just more accurate or something like that. And then here's the store where you can buy things, redeem codes, buy space bucks if you want. Now I'm going to show you a little of the gameplay. This is a match that I randomly joined while I was playing Loadout, and it seemed to be like a really fun game, so I decided to show you guys this. When you first start, you select your Loadout and it'll just pop you right into the game. Here we're playing a game mode called Extraction, where one person on each team is the collector, and they go around and collect these little blue ores and throw them into the little collection things there. The cool thing about this game type is the collectors are chosen at random at the start of a match, and when the collector dies, a new one is chosen at random. So you could be having a massive firefight with 3 other guys, and then suddenly have to go and collect these little blue ores and have your team protect you. It really makes a game interesting because sometimes you'll be stuck in a position or something, and you'll be named the collector. And at that point, you have the choice of either running out of cover or staying in cover and not collecting any points for your team. Now there are 3 game modes in Loadout along with Extraction. There's Blitz, which is like domination, Death Snatch, which is like kill confirmed, and Jackhammer, which is basically capture the flag. Now there's a 5th game type that's in the ranked section that's called Annihilation, and it is really difficult to explain because there's so many things that go on in Annihilation. Another feature of Loadout is a daily bonus that they give you, which can give you at the end of one game every day you'll get a daily bonus, and you can either get extra bloots, which is the currency in the game, or a new cosmetic item. Speaking of cosmetic items in this game, such as shirts, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, all those kinds of things, they cost a lot of money. So this isn't like TF2 where you can pay like a couple cents and get a new hat. You're going to be paying at least $2 to $4 per cosmetic item, depending on what you want. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, I'd like to take a couple minutes to tell you about my experience with Loadout and how it's grown to be one of my most favorite games. Loadout for me is a fun game because normally I'm really bad at shooters and third-person shooters in particular. But it seems like with this game, everything's just so fluid and everything works really well together. I find myself getting at least either a positive or a equal KD in every single game. However, that doesn't mean that you'll always win in Loadout, because it's a 4v4 in every game mode. And if one of your teammates on your team is new and or really bad, it's going to affect how the game plays. So if, let's say, the other team is doing really well because they're all seasoned players and they know how to play the game and they're using the right guns. Well, if you have a really bad player or a new player or someone who just isn't doing well that game, there's no hope, basically, unless they have another Loadout. You're screwed. Now, although this happens a lot in Loadout, that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means that there are some issues that need to be fixed, and that will happen for any beta that you try to play, or any new game on Steam, really, because it's kind of sad, but that's kind of the norm now for games. I really, in conclusion, I really like Loadout, and I really think that it's got something good going on here. And I also think that the developers are doing a really good job with not making a pay-to-win game and not making this game absolutely unbalanced. It's got a long way to go before it's perfect, if it ever will be perfect, but right now it looks like it's doing a pretty good, or the devs are doing a really good job with keeping everything in line. So that's it for me, guys. If there's anything I've missed about Loadout, tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear something from you. And that's going to be it for me. I'll catch you guys later.
Me gusta porque está linda.